Hello my wonderful viewers, welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch.
Over the last 1 month, we've had a series of chaotic events in Nigeria, and this gives cause for concern and alarm. What are those events? Well, first of all, about a month ago, you had a situation whereby herdsmen and ice swap warriors, as some would call them, went into a church in Owo and killed no less than 50 people. Next event, about a week later, that's 3 weeks ago, you had a situation where ice swap warriors, bandits they call them in some parts, attacked and killed no less than 90 people in Zamfara state. Next event, not too long after that, approximately 1 week or so ago, just over a week ago in Niger State, ice swap warriors attacked a community in Niger State and killed no less than 45 people, 30 of them soldiers. And finally, just a few days ago, ice swap warriors attacked Kuje prison and bombed their way in, freeing no less than 600 people, 300 of whom were recovered later and found. And of the 300, according to the Ministry of Defense, over 60 of them were Boko Haram fighters. As a matter of fact, every single Boko Haram fighter in that facility was freed and has not been found ever since. I know that facility very well. It was built by the British. I was locked up there for some time, and it really is quite an extraordinary place. It's actually hidden. They targeted that facility and freed their fellow terrorists. Now, the most disturbing thing about this is that there's clearly an orchestration behind the whole thing. 1 month, all these events, and countless others long before then. The interesting thing is that when it came to the Kuje prison attack, the DSS informed the military about precisely what was going to happen and told the military where those boys were, and nothing was done about it. The military ignored these warnings. Where those boys were hiding, they were left alone, they were not rooted out, and they carried out their operation with immense precision. Worst of all is the fact that the soldiers that were actually posted in that area were withdrawn 24 hours before this event took place. And these boys operated for no less than 3 hours, bombing, killing, maiming, and pulling down walls and freeing their colleagues. Again, there's an orchestration going on. It gets worse. About 3 months or so ago, we had the attack on the train to Kaduna. Again, I can authoritatively tell you that the DSS informed the Nigerian military that this was going to happen and asked them to deploy to man those areas and flush out those boys from the forest. Again, the military said no. And the question that needs to be answered is, why is it that the military refused to do their duty? Why is it that they don't do anything? In the case of Niger State, when those people were killed, when those people and those soldiers were killed in Niger State, nothing was done. The military offered no response after their own soldiers had been murdered, after their own soldiers had been slaughtered in this way. So what's going on in Nigeria? Well, in my view, like I said earlier, there is an orchestration. I think it has an international dimension. Most of these fighters are actually non-Nigerians. Most of these people come from outside Nigeria. They're very well armed as our military, if not better. They're very courageous, they're highly motivated, and they're very, very brave. So we need to find out precisely who is behind all this, what is happening, and what's the objective. My view is that the objective is to ensure that we have chaos in this country. Chaos, then comes the order. Out of chaos comes order. That's their motto. And what they're trying to do is destabilize the country, terminate the democracy, ensure there's a military coup and the installation of an interim national government. Is this acceptable? Of course it's not. Nobody wants that. but some deluded individuals clearly are up to no good. And I think that given the fact that the NIA, that's the Nigerian International Security Agency, that takes care of external intelligence, the DSS, which takes care of internal intelligence, and even the Nigerian police have really done as best as they can. They've done an excellent job, as a matter of fact, in the circumstances. The only security agency that does not seem to be functioning properly is the military. And it's not just the military, it's the military high command. The junior officers, the boys in the field, are dying like flies. They're killing them, and they're giving their lives, sacrificing their lives for Nigeria. But the military high command, in my view, has failed. And I use this opportunity to call on not just the Chief of Army Staff, but all the service chiefs to resign and bury their heads in shame. And I call on the President to change them and bring in new people that can fight this menace and that can restore sanity to our country. There's also another dimension to this. Apart from the fact that they want chaos, they want to justify what it is that they want to do, and they want carnage so that people will say, well, fine, something needs to change and the government needs to go. Destabilize the government. Apart from that, there's also another objective, to ensure that the 2023 elections do not hold. Where you have chaos and where you have fighting, you cannot have an election. That is another objective. Now, if the election does hold, what they will do is that either during or after the election, as an aftermath of that, there'll be all kinds of contrived violent acts all over the country, in which the whole thing will then ensure that everything is stopped, the whole thing is destabilized, discredited, and we are back to square one. Somebody and some people from inside and outside Nigeria, international collaborators and their people inside this country, are working towards destabilizing us and destroying us and pulling down this government. And we are all focused on 2023. We've taken our eye off the ball. All we're talking about now is who will win the primary, or who will win the presidential election in 2023, or who won the primaries a few weeks back, and which party we support, which candidate we support, whether it is Atiku, whether it's Bola Tinubu, whether it is Peter Obi or Kwakwanso or whoever or whatever. That's what we're talking about. We've taken our eye off the ball. Meanwhile, our country is burning, our soldiers are being slaughtered, our policemen, our DSS agents and NIA agents are being killed in the field, and our government has not done anything about it. We need to do a lot more. This government and this country presently are targets and victims of a well-orchestrated conspiracy to destroy us and humiliate us and bring us to our knees and create chaos in our country. And I believe strongly the globalists that are responsible for Ukraine are the ones that are responsible for this as well. We need to be careful, we need to pray, and we need to work it out. And the government and the president have to sit up, open their eyes, smell coffee, grab the bull by the horns and do something. The military has failed. The president needs to remove the military hierarchy. The president needs to grip this matter and act with strength and with power. I suspect strongly that he really does not even know what is going on, because those around him have not properly briefed him or informed him. And I'm asking everybody to try to share this video and get it across to him. He needs to open his eyes. He needs to work harder. He needs to collaborate better with the governors who are doing their very best. Many of them are very frustrated with this situation, and he needs to identify those that are behind this evil conspiracy to destroy our country and bring us all to our knees. May God guide us, may God be with us, and let's speak and fight with courage, and let's move forward. Let Nigeria live, and let this democracy survive.
Supposed to, or I will say that those that are responsible, that is the security agencies, call their heads and say, get these people back in 2 days. Remember what Babangida did when Anini was on the loose, and he was even, robbing everywhere and even being so, let's say, spraying money. And at one of the Federal Executive Council meeting then, or is it Supreme Council meeting, Babangida said, Inyang was the where is Anini? Go and get Anini. When after 2-3 days they got Anini, isn't it? Now 100 days, the victims of the train attack are still not there, have not been found. And now, 2 days into this, nobody is even saying that this is where the people are. No. There is no situation room. Nigerians are not briefed, and you just talk on speculation.
Now, Senator, you are from Borno State.
Yeah.
where the nation is fighting the terror war. I mean, a nation fighting terror war is at war. And the big question here is that you've described us populating the security agencies, I mean, the military and all of that. But these are not immediate solutions. Now, these guys are on the loose. We are talking about immediate protection of lives and property in this country. Lives are under threat. What do we do now?
Ask the people in charge to get these people back within 2 days, 3 days, or whatever you want.
Can they do it?
They can.
How would they go about it?
Well, give them what they want. If you say, go and do this, and what do you need? They will tell you. Give them what they want. Let them go and do it. They can do it.
If those guys that attacked the Correctional Custody Center, from what we're hearing, I understand, but the same guys who attacked the train in Kaduna.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, I'm saying if they were the same, I mean, according to the reporter we are hearing, if they were the same set of people who carried out this attack, and ISWAP, we understand, have taken responsibility, how do we deal with it?
Go after them. They are Nigerians, they are in the country. I'm sure if there was a proper response that day, that night, I mean, those people would have been apprehended or neutralized, as you call them. But there was no proper response, and they said it 4 hours into the time they were attacked. No support from anywhere.
Now, so when you say that nobody is briefing anyone, who should be briefing the nation? Who should be talking to Nigerians?
The service chiefs are there, and the NSA is there, the president is there. This is not a state matter, but if it is in a state, the state governor is supposed to be doing that. You see it happening everywhere.
On a final note, Senator.
Honestly, we're in trouble. Don't take these things lightly. I'm worried.
I am worried too.
No, I don't think so.
I am very worried. No. And that's why we made it a top agenda.
If we are serious, we should be talking about how to address this matter and what citizens need to do. Not to be talking about or allowing people to be just speculative and then you make it an issue. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed with the response of so many leaders. And it's our responsibility, the responsibility of government, the security and welfare of its citizens. And then you have leaders responding as if it is a casual thing, it's not their responsibility. It's our responsibility. I feel pained. I feel pained to be called a senator, and I'm almost like helpless, or many of us are like that, sitting down to be observers. And you come and ask
questions.
If
you have the powers tonight, Senator Alindo,
yes,
how do you fix the security situation?
Well, I'll call the security chiefs to prepare properly, and then I'll tell the nation what's going on, sharing with them what needs to be shared without compromising the security situation. But I'll get it done. The president is supposed to, or whoever is responsible, is supposed to sit some people down and get results. And get results. Not just making statements. I hear people, I said it before. When it comes to issues like this, it is the president himself that is supposed to be talking to Nigerians, not some advisor on press.
Who should be taking responsibility?
The president, of course, and all of us.
How will he do that?
He's the president. He's the president. He's the president. Anything, you see, religiously, let me tell you, by the time you take responsibility or you ask people to elect you as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, anything that happens to any Nigerians, God will hold you accountable for it.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.